Let's go across to Ajay Sharma on our research desk to get a quick perspective on what stocks to watch out for in tomorrow's session. Ajay.
Good evening, Tanveer. Tanveer, in the last half an hour, 45 minutes of trade, despite being in the negative, one stock which turned around was Divi's Labs. A lot of addition has been happening. Look at the stock price. Its action was concentrated in the last half hour of trade. Most of the traders are saying that positions have been added on the long side as far as the December futures are concerned. And there were also a semblance of a lot of FI buying in the second half of trade today. It did underperform all the other large pharma stocks today. So this is one bet which traders are advising their clients to take as a positional trade for December series. Levels of 1230, 1240 are being eyed as the medium-term target in the December series. It has not really moved in tandem with how Cipla made a 52-week high. Bluepin, some of the other strides have actually been moving. So dealers are suggesting clients who have been long on those stocks to shift positions to Divi's Lab as a positional trade. The second stock is United Spirits. After being added almost 70% weight in the November series alone, that was the kind of run-up the stock actually saw because of the deal with Diageo. This is one stock where dealers are suggesting profit booking, expecting 50 to 70 rupees weakness in the short term. We did see a very sharp cut coming in the second half of trade, almost 100 rupees given up from the day's high today. Clear indication that some of the large holders are actually booking profit, under the weight of which the stock may correct a little more, and hence the traders are advising their clients who have been sitting on the hefty gains to book some profits in this particular stock.
Okay, Ajay, thanks for that. Rahul, come to you. How would you construct a 2013 portfolio from an absolute return perspective, a portfolio that essentially would not target chasing the index returns?
Yeah, so I think it will have to be it'll have to have high quality beta names. We are not advising remaining into the absolute highest quality names or the FMCG names. In fact, we have gone underweight on FMCG, and I think 2013 will be a year when the economy and the market will transition more towards cyclical growth coming back or structural growth coming back in investment cycle. So financials have to be there. I'm still not sure of the PSU banks, given the asset cycle is still to play out completely, but private sector banks should do well. I would continue to be in cement and even L&T at these levels, because those are the two sectors, and including Jaiprakash, which is the basket which will give us the exposure towards a cyclical pickup in infrastructure cycle with or without politics. I mean, it's something which has to happen in the economy now, if we have to control inflation. Otherwise, we cannot continue to be on a consumption binge without investment cycle picking up. So that, I think, is the key to getting absolute returns. In terms of the FMCG names, I think we could have a fairly lackluster 2013, because the earnings are now almost factoring in FY15 estimates as well, and I think you could see a sideways movement in some of these consumer names, as well as some of the very high quality names in other sectors.
Varun, come to you. What are your near-term stock ideas?
I think there are four key sectors which we like. We continue to like private sector banking names. I think their asset quality continues to be good. They are showing good credit growth. So that's one sector that we like. Automobiles look definitely good. The festive season sales were quite robust, and we believe that once the rate cuts happen in January, the sector will get even more attractive. And we continue to like bottom-up ideas in FMCG and pharma space. I think pharma space clearly remains one of the biggest beneficiaries of the sharp depreciation in rupee. A lot of contract research and manufacturing companies and domestic formulation companies are doing quite well. So that's one space where we can get a lot of bottom-up ideas. And of course, some specular consumption stories, some bottom-up ideas in the FMCG space still continue to be extremely attractive.
Ashwini, come to you. What are your ideas for the near term?
Well, PFC is a buy with a stop about 183, target of 205. LIC Housing is a buy with a stop about 253, target of 272. And Tata Motors DBR is a buy with a stop about 159, target of 172.